Good evening, everyone.
Good evening,
I had to make
Lexi.
sure we're there. Okay, all right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I stand before you this evening not merely as a student, but as a history maker, future record breaker, most importantly, a dreamer fueled by the visions, dreams, and legacy of those who came before me. It is with great honor and gratitude that I share this moment of time with you to reflect on what Dr. King means to me and perhaps what he means to each of us. His words, his actions, his dreams, they resonate far beyond the pages of history, reaching into our hearts, our minds, our dreams, and challenging us to ask, what are we doing to honor his legacy? What are we doing to carry his dream forward? How will we make sure his story lives in history? Dr. King was so much more than a civil rights leader. He was a fearless trailblazer, a beacon of light, holding on to faith even when it seemed out of sight, a dream chaser, justice maker, a hope raiser, paving paths for us to follow, his legacy growing greater. He was more than a man with just words to say, but a voice for all people, lighting the way. I am someone who believes in fighting for everyone. My name, Alexandria. It means to defend mankind. So it only makes sense that my heart is aligned. Though my name is back to Alexander the Great, I find Dr. King was the true inspiration I've come to celebrate. He wasn't just a man with words to say, but a voice for the voiceless, lighting the way. Dr. King was and still is the torch. We are the fire that keeps it burning, pushing forth. So I ask you now, I place this question before you. What legacy will you leave when your time is through? Will your fire still burn after you're gone, or will it flicker out before the break of dawn? Now, I'm not saying you must act as Dr. King did, but as someone once told me, the biggest changes happen in ripples, not waves. So I echo that message and I speak it with care. Be the ripple, I promise it can be simple. When you see something, say something, listen when no one else will hear, speak when others stay silent in fear, do when others hesitate, love when others hate, be attentive when the world turns away, weep with those who weep and rejoice with those who rejoice, and even in the darkest moments, trust your inner voice. Remember that the valleys of today will form the hills of tomorrow, and in the end, it's love, not hate, that we must borrow. In comparison to his monumental dreams, my dreams, they seem smaller. I dream of going to college to study law and journalism. I dream of becoming a change maker, following in Dr. King's footsteps. I dream of one day building my own home. I dream of being happy not just with myself, but with my family. I dream of having a life, being life, making what I make it, and nothing more. In his iconic speech, Dr. King spoke of many dreams, giving to the powerful title, I have a dream. He dreamed of a better future, and as do I. Dr. King said, I have a dream that one day this nation will rise up and live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men will created equal. And I, Alexandria, have a dream that one day politicians will leave not just with logic, but with hearts full of empathy, compassion, and truth. King said, I have a dream that one day the red hills of Georgia, the sons of former slaves and the sons of former slave owners will be able to sit down and together at the table of brotherhood. And I, Alexandria, have a dream that women will stand side by side with men, not dismissed by her gender, but recognized for her strength, her brilliance, and her worth. Dr. King said, I have a dream that one day, even in the state of Mississippi, a state sweltering with the heat of injustice, sweltering with the heat of oppression, will be transformed into an oasis of freedom and justice. And I, Alexandria, have a dream that race and ethnicity won't be whispered in private rooms, but openly embraced in schools and boardrooms alike when diversity is celebrated, not just tolerated. King said, I have a dream that my 4 little children will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today, and I, Alexandria, have the dream that every child, no matter their background, will sit in classrooms where opportunity is equal, where no one's future is limited by the color of their skin and the sound of their name or the address they call home. Dr. King told them one day, right down in Alabama, little black boys and black girls will be able to join hands with the little white boys and white girls as sisters and brothers. I have a dream today. And I, Alexandria, tell you that I have a dream. No person of any age will ever face hunger again. I have a dream that no person, no family will ever have to be homeless. I have a dream that all people, no matter where they're from, will be able to live the American dream, their dream without barriers in the way. I have a dream that no one will worry about the cost of health care, and that all will have access to the care that they need to thrive. I have a dream that no person will need to turn to a substance to find meaning or search for the quality of life they deserve. I have a dream that no one will ever feel insecure, not about who they are or about what they look like, but every person should stand tall, proud in their skin, and worthy of respect. I, Alexandria, have a dream that we will listen not to respond, but to understand, to connect, to build bridges and not walls. A dream will have open and honest conversations where listening to one another becomes the greatest form of respect. I have a dream that one day I'll stand tall as a leader, not because of the title, but because integrity and love I will carry for all people, for you. Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. declared that I have a dream that one day every valley shall be exalted, every hill and mountain shall be made low, the rough places will be made plain, and the crooked places be made straight, and the glory of the Lord shall be revealed, and all shall see it together. And I have a dream that as a nation we will rise together, embracing our differences, honoring our shared humanity, and loving each other, not because we have to, but because we want to. This is the dream that I carry forward, a dream that lives on in each of us, and one that will shape the world that we choose to create. So I, Dr. King, I, Dr. King, you, Dr. King, we, Dr. King, we. Dr. King spoke his dream so that you and I could live ours. His dreams became his legacy. So I ask you, what dreams will you dream? What legacy will you leave? What dream will you make a reality? We can never be perfect, but we can do better. One dream at a time. Thank you.
Let's see. Wow. Wow. Before, I just got to break from the script. Sorry. I would like for Carberry, Lexi, Kendall, Joshua, please stand. Please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, come on, bring it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the championship right here. Give it to them. Thank you. And light folks, thank you for indulging.